Hello and welcome to Musical Lessons with Tony Valley. Today we're going to be continuing the Rain Song. In today's lesson, we're going to be continuing from the fifth measure, but don't forget about the tuning. Before we start, don't forget that your G is tuned up to an A, and your B string is tuned up to a D. Okay? It's that altered tuning. All right, I'm going to recap on measure 5, and I'm going to take it right into measure 6. Okay? Part we went over, measure 5, was the, and then we hit the 0, 2, 0, and now we're going to move up to the 11th fret. You're going to put your third finger on the 11th fret second string and your second finger on the 11th fret fourth string. And right here you're going to strike the fourth to the first. That part right there is actually part of the fifth measure. So I'm going to recap that again and play it. Okay? Now immediately after that you're going to mute your strings. Now the best way to do that is just take your palm of your hand and just quiet the strings down. So as I'm going from the 11, 0, 11, 0, I'm going and just quieting the strings. Now immediately after that, I'm going to move down to the 9th fret. Keep your second and third finger on those strings, but you're just sliding down to the 9th fret. So this 11 is part of the fifth measure. Now we're going to go right into the 6th. Now that's the 6th. And now you're going to take that and move up to your 12th fret. And don't forget, as you're playing this, you're going to do the palm mute with your back of your hand right here, palm of your hand. All right, so let me do the 11. It's a riff you can actually practice all in order. You just go. Okay? So again, it starts on the 11th fret, moves down to the 9th fret, moves up to the 12th fret, the 11th fret. All right? And don't forget to do that mute in between them. So I'll play it in full again. Okay? Now, right after that, you're going to move down to your 4th fret. And this is the ending of measure 6. You're going to hit from your 4th, and again, you're still hitting the same strings, the 4th to the 1st, and you're keeping your second finger on the 4th string, and your third finger on your second string, but you're now on the 4th fret. And you're going to strum that. All right. So let me take that out again. This is the 6th measure. Yeah, I'm going to take it out of the 5th measure. And right as you hit that, you're going to slide up to the 9th fret. Okay? You don't strike the 9. You're just going to strike the 4th. Okay? And if you're having trouble with that, continue to just practice that to get it nice and clear. All right? Now, as we move into the 7th measure, the 4 takes us out of the 6th measure, and this lands into the 7th measure. You're going to now put your first finger onto the 5th string, 8th fret. Now, don't forget to keep your second and third right in place. Okay? Now, on this one, you're going to hit your 5th, 4th, 3rd string. And then you're going to strike your 2nd and 1st. So let me start right from there, from the 4 to the slide up to the 9, and then to that part right there. All right? Let's do it real slow. Okay? Now let's continue that. You're going to now strike your 5th, 4th, and 2nd string. Okay? That's 8, 9, 9. Now again, keep your fingers down. Keep your 1st, keep your 2nd, keep your 3rd down. All right? Now let's do that riff again. We're going to slide from the 4th to the 9th into that riff. Then you're going to go 5th, 4th, 2nd. And then that riff repeats. Okay? But at the end of this one, you don't do the 8, 9, and 9 right there. So let me take that out of the 6th measure into the 7th, into the 8th. Now, at the end of the ninth measure, because we're going right into the ninth measure, you're going to do a riff. It's going to go, right? And that riff right there goes from the ninth. So you're going to come up from the fourth and slide. And then you're still going to put your first finger down on the 8th fret on the 5th string and go. But immediately after that, you're going to do this riff. Okay? Now that riff is from the 10th fret, slide down to the 9th. It's basically the form of an F major 7 chord in the first position. Your first finger is placed on the 2nd string 10th fret. Second finger is placed on the 3rd string 11th fret. And your 3rd finger is placed on the 4th string 12th fret. And you're going to strike those 3 strings. Okay? And slide down 1 fret. So everything goes from here, from the 10, 11, 12, now to the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Okay? Let me take that from the 5th measure, and we're going to go 6, 7, 8, into the 9. All right? I'm going to take it out of the 5th. Okay? Now that's the ending of the 9th measure. Right after that, we're going to be going into the 10th. So let's do that again. Recap from the 6th, actually from the 5th measure. Once again, go real slow this time. All right, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email me at tonyvalley@tonyvalley.com. We'll see you next time.